to California and to do that?
My name is Joe. I dropped it.
So we are here with
Sarah.
Sarah. That's a nice name. It's a very nice name. So, Sarah, what is the worst date you've ever been on?
So I once met two guys at a bar, and I gave them my phone number.
Brazzers, not the
And
show.
one of them texted me, and I thought it was the one I liked, but it turned out to be the other guy.
So it was like a
So
mix-up.
I showed up, and I thought it was the wrong guy. But we went on the date anyways, and we had nothing in common. And the only thing that we could talk about turned out that like my dad was a doctor and he was a doctor, so all the conversations revolved around my dad being a doctor, and it was
Oh my
super
God.
awkward.
So he was like interviewing your dad pretty much.
We were just like, oh yeah, my dad did that. So every conversation came back to my dad, which is like not how you want to
Yeah.
a date to go.
He wanted to get to know your dad instead of you. That's interesting. I mean, I guess when he Googled like funny questions to ask a girl, he talked about your dad. That's funny. Cool. That's like the worst one, huh?
Yeah, I guess I haven't been on like terrible dates. That was the
Which
most
is
awkward
good.
one.
Which is
Yeah,
good,
which
you
is
know.
Fortunate.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Sarah. Here with
Sydney Siegel.
Sydney Siegel. Nice. What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh God, I've been on a couple bad dates, but I think the worst one was when I was with this guy. You know, I never expect a guy to necessarily pay. I would hope that, you know, he would offer, but I'm always gonna like at least offer up my card.
Okay.
We get to the restaurant and he's like, all right, let's order a bottle of wine. What appetizers do you want? What are the specials, sir? I'll take this
Oh
special.
no.
So I'm like, all right, this guy's obviously gonna pay, right? So now I'm like, I'm chilling,
Okay.
but I'm still not gonna be super frivolous.
Right.
Anyways, the bill comes. I'm like going through my bag, like pretending like,
pretending to
I'm
pay.
gonna get my card, but obviously this guy's gonna pay.
You probably left it at home, huh?
Yeah, honestly, I had it. I had my dad's, but like whatever.
Okay. Okay, that's a good step.
The bill's there, and I put it. I didn't even open it. I
Okay.
put the card on top of the check, just because he'd be like, steal it, and be like, of course not. Like, of course I'm gonna pay. All of a sudden, like the lady goes like and just takes it, and I'm like, what? I come back, I look at it, and it's like a $200 tab, and I'm like, oh my God, right? And then he's like, oh, it looks like you're whining and dining me tonight, and I'm like, I guess so. And I was like traumatized. I was going on a trip. I was thinking of all the things I could have bought with $200. I didn't like
He's probably
this guy.
texting all his friends. He's like, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
free
saving
meal.
money, free meal.
I was traumatized.
Was he Persian?
He was a Persian.
That explains it. I'm Persian.
Yeah, and Persians are very frivolous, or not frivolous. They're very chivalrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2018 now, so you know, you paid for his meal. You know,
Well, like-
you had it all covered.
Yeah, fuck that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's
no problem.
great.
It's a good story, right?
No, I meant like thanks for paying for his meal. No,
Oh,
I'm
I
joking.
was like,
No, thanks. That was a great answer.
Thank you.
So you never saw him again, right?
I did.
Did you make him like pay it back?
Well, I met him like through a mutual friend, and I was like, I wasn't gonna tell the friend. I didn't want to make things awkward, but I was a little like tipsy from the wine. So I texted her, I was like, bro, like Adrian made me pay for the meal. And then she's like, oh, hell no. So she texts her boyfriend, who texts him, and then, like, in the end, I got money back. But, like, I don't think the money covered the emotional trauma I experienced those 2 days
right.
after paying
Yeah.
and then getting that money back, you know?
It's tough. I understand.
It is tough.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm sure you'll move forward in your life.
I mean, I'm still kind of, like, upset about it, but I'll live.
Yeah. Well,
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
you should write a book.
Maybe I will.
You should.
Day from hell.
And name it like put a picture of a credit card on the cover, and then put like a sad face next to it.
Right?
'Cause,
Like,
it
thank you,
wasn't-
Merrill Lynch, for always supporting me, even in my
Yeah.
toughest times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. So what's the worst date you've ever been on?
All right, the worst date I've ever been on was when I borrowed my friend's car and I took this shorty on a date.
Uh-huh.
It's this lodgy kind of type of restaurant, ski lounge kind of thing. It's a dope restaurant, wine, the whole nine, right?
Cool.
So I didn't have a car at the time, so I asked my friend Sammy if I could borrow the car. So I took the joint, right of it. Had an amazing date, dog. Made her laugh, good
Right, right.
food, wine was flowing, everything. As we were leaving to a red light, it's a legal right turn.
Mm-hmm.
So usually there's no cops out there. I said, fuck it, dog. Let's go. So I made it a legal right turn.
Okay.
Cop pulled me over, $100 ticket, and
Fuck.
and I had to get the car towed because it wasn't under my name. Remember? I brought my friend Sammy's car.
Right. She was in the car, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Pussy. On the
Good.
dried up.
Oh fuck.
Where's that?
Spill
ever
some
been
wine on it. Maybe that'll, you know.
Juice it up. No, after that, I never seen it again, dog.
You never saw her again?
Yeah, that was it.
She wasn't
So-
like, oh damn, he's a badass.
So
she wasn't thinking that.
Lesson of this is buy your own fucking car and obey the law.
Yeah. This is actually an educational video. No, I'm just playing. All right, all right, bro. Thanks so much, man. We're here with
Marco, the clown.
Marco the clown. Yes. What's the worst date you've been on?
Worst date was my first girlfriend, Margaret, who didn't like me living at home. She didn't like me having a coin collection. She didn't like me working every other Saturday where I got the following Saturday off.
What's wrong with having a coin collection?
I
want a
don't
coin
know.
collection.
I have a pretty good coin collection, but she didn't like it.
Wow.
And so she told me until I grow up not to call her. She didn't like me doing the clowning either.
No clowning around, huh?
Yeah,
Aw,
even though my friend dressed her up one day for the Polish Day Parade in Chicago. But she just told me I had to give all this stuff up if I still want to go out with her. So
you're like, no, I'm in the clown business.
Until you grow up, I don't want anything to do with you. So I guess I haven't grown up since 1981.
We're all a kid at heart.
Yeah, and then when we split up, I won a car at Wrigley Field, so that was good. So, yeah, that was the worst one ever.
Okay. That's not like, I mean, I don't want to say like, that's not too bad, hopefully,
Yeah.
That's, all right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Caitlin.
All right. Caitlin, what's the worst date you've ever been on?
So we went on a hike, and it was super awkward. We were just talking about like politics and religion the whole time.
On a hike?
On a hike.
What?
So there's no way to get away, and we were just walking, and it was really bad.
You could have used that as motivation to like beat him. Like I'm gonna get there before you do.
True, but I couldn't escape.
Did you guys argue? Were you guys like?
No, I just pretty much
disagreeing?
remained quiet and like didn't want to go again. Just like, this is not working for me.
Wow. So you broke up on the hike?
Pretty much.
You
It was
got
like
to the
a first
top. You're
date,
like, I'm
and we never
empowered.
went anywhere else.
That's damn.
We
That's like
tried.
the worst,
We
huh?
tried. Yeah.
Oh my
It's really
God.
bad.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All these tangled wires, man. What am I doing? I gotta step up my equipment. This is shit. All right, guys. We are here with Sarah. Cool. Sarah, what's the worst date you've ever been on?
The worst day I ever was on was we went walking on a path and we got lost. And we were out for about 2 hours and I ended up with like huge blisters on my feet.
Was the conversation at least good?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was a little boring.
Oh.
We had like a decent amount in common, but we ran out of stuff to talk about.
Did he ask you like, so do you come here often?
We were on a date like walking, so I don't know, like not really.
Did he offer you a piggyback ride, or did you offer him a piggyback ride? At the very least,
I should have, but
you
no.
should have. We get tired,
That's true.
Yeah. Wow. So you never saw him again, huh? After that,
Not really. Kind of fizzled out.
fizzled out.
As they do.
So no more paths for you. No more.
I like to go on hikes actually, but like planned hikes.
Oh, it was like a hike.
Yeah. Well, it was like a walk path hike thing.
It's funny. We just asked a girl who had a similar experience with you. She went on a hike with somebody, and what happened? She went on a hike, and then what the fuck happened? Oh yeah, they kept talking about it. I don't remember. I'm spacing out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, self promotion. Guys, rewind now. All right. Thanks so much, Sarah.
You're welcome.
That was a great answer.
Thanks.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna be careful on hikes now.
So my worst date was when I basically got catfished by an old high school crush. He hasn't changed his profile picture in like since graduation, and so
Okay.
he was like, "Hey, hit me up," through like the Facebook Messenger DMs. Let's hang out. So I met him up at a burrito shop, and then he apparently, since the 4 years we graduated, he's addicted to heroin. He has a country accent now.
Oh my God, you
And
should just
he
write a
does-
whole rap song about it,
Oh,
because
I
you
know,
have like
I should've.
everything
If
in
I
your
could, like,
arsenal.
freestyle, I would.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
probably
gonna
can't.
do it. No,
You look too Californian to do that.
My name is Joe. I dropped it.
All right, sign here, please. Yeah, this is actually all for a record deal. This has nothing to do with YouTube.
Like a pick country addict stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you're wearing yellow and like flowers, so that's pretty similar to country. Yeah, it's amazing.
No, fuck God, no.
You guys want to answer too?
Catch me on stage.
Worst date you've ever been on,
I'm trying to think.
I have one.
or like a really bad one.
My
She has
guy
one.
got in a fight with another guy because he looked at me.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a really bad first
He just
date.
looked at you.
He looked at me and was like giving me the look, and then he started fighting.
He like raised his eyebrows too. Was he like?
Boy, this is not gonna be the first time. Like, I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
All right, your turn.
Mine was just more awkward. He asked if I wanted a drink, so I ordered like a drink at the bar, and then like after I get my drink, and like he gets just water, and he told me like he doesn't drink, and like that it was like a test, and I failed the test, basically.
Oh no. Oh no.
He didn't drink.
Come on. Wow.
We're awkward.
All right. Thank you guys so much.